Welcome to TTV News with some latest event in Tay Ninh Province. The audience, Secretary of Tay Ninh Party Committee Nguyễn Thành Tâm and Standing Vice Chairman of Provincial People Committee Phó Đức Trong visited and given gifts to facility and medical staff at hospitals, COVID-19 field hospital in 3 districts and towns in the province on December 31st.
The delegation visited the field hospital number 1, located in Thanh Thanh Công Industrial Park, Trang Bang Town, the health center of Trang Bang Town, the field hospital number 6 based in Phú Đông Industrial Park, Cô Dâu District, and Bến Cầu District Health Center. At each place visited, the provincial leaders sent their best regards to the medical team and praised the efforts of the white blue soldiers on the front lines of the province's COVID-19 prevention and control. The leaders also encouraged the medical team to continue their efforts, overcome difficulties, uphold the spirit of a good doctor is like an affectionate mother during the care and treatment of patients. On this occasion, the provincial leaders also presented the mentioned facilities with gifts, reminding the medical team to seriously implement the COVID-19 prevention and control measures to protect their own health, thereby making an important contribution to the results of the epidemic prevention and control of the whole province. Also on December 31st, Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee Nguyễn Thanh Ngọc and Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee Nguyễn Minh Hùng, on behalf of the provincial leaders, paid the visit and encouraged medical units and staff who are on duty in hospitals are collecting and treating COVID-19 patients on floors ranging from 1 to 3. The delegation listened to reports from the units about the treatment of COVID-19 patients, as well as their difficulties and recommendations. The chairman of the Provincial People's Committee also directed the Department of Health to firmly support hospitals and localities with medical equipment and supplies, especially oxygen and drugs for COVID-19 patients. On behalf of the provincial leaders, the 2 Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee praised, acknowledged, and thanked the great efforts of the medical team at the mentioned hospitals. However, the pandemic is still existing, so the 2 leaders expressed hope that the medical team will continue to devote, work together, unite to overcome difficulties and try to complete the assigned tasks. Besides, the provincial leaders also expressed their deep gratitude towards the medical teams of the Central Hospital and other localities for supporting Tay Ninh in treating COVID-19 patients.
The Border Guard Command of Tay Ninh Province organized a donation of funds to support the fight against COVID-19 to the border guards of 3 Cambodian provinces bordering Tay Ninh. The activities last today at Sa Mát, Tân Nam and Mộc Bài International Border Gates.
Within the narrow foreign framework to ensure the principles of epidemic prevention and control at borderland march, on behalf of Tay Ninh Provincial Border Guard, Colonel Lê Hồng Vương, commander of the Provincial Border Guards, handed over a support amount worth 1,340,000,000 Vietnam dong for representatives of the military subdivision, gendarmerie, and the police forces of 3 Cambodian provinces of Tibong Khmer, Prey Vang, and Svay Rieng, as well as representatives of the Border Guard Police Battalion stationed along the border with Tay Ninh Province. Commander Lê Hồng Vương highly appreciated the coordination efforts that the border guard forces of the 2 countries have achieved in recent years. He said especially in 2021, the 2 sides have worked closely together to prevent many cases of illegal entry and exit across the border, as well as to rescue many Vietnamese citizens illegally arrested by Cambodian casinos. Tay Ninh Border Guard Force hopes that in the time to come, the 2 sides will continue to closely coordinate with each other, maintain and ensure security on the border shared by the 2 countries, building a borderline of peace, friendship, cooperation, and development.
Moving on other news, the audience, on December 31st, the public sector unions of Tay Ninh Province held an online conference to summarize its performances in 2021 and the Lloyd task in 2022.
The public sector union of Tay Ninh Province currently has 50 graduate trade unions with 3,870 members. In 2021, grassroots trade unions have well performed a number of key tasks, such as propagating on major holidays. Emulation movements are maintained regularly. The work of taking care of life, protecting the rights and interests of cadres, civil servants, and employees is concerned. 100% of grassroots trade unions will organize the Conference of Cadres, Civil Servants, and Public Employees in 2021, organizing visits to union members who have difficult circumstances, suffer from serious diseases, especially during the worker month, and perform well the assigned targets. As for the key tasks in 2022, the Provincial Public Sector Union focused on mobilizing cadres, civil servants, public employees, and laborers to actively participating in administrative reform, fight against corruption, waste, and social evils, participating in the working culture movement, build a clean and strong party, state, and political system, introduce elite union members to the party for consideration, training, and admission, and actively take care of, represent, and protect the legitimate rights and interests of union members and employees. The delegation to survey and evaluate the actual operation of grassroots control institutions, led by Mr. Nguyễn Nam Giang, Deputy Director of Tay Ninh Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism, continue its actual survey in Trang Bàng Town and Bến Cầu District. The survey's results show that the socialization of building control and sports institutions in Trang Bàng Ward of Trang Bàng Town and Long Thuận Commune of Bến Cầu District has received a very positive response from people and businesses. Generally, the system of control and sports institutions in Trang Bàng Ward of Trang Bàng Town has been invested and built, positively impacting social life, improving people's quality of life. As for Long Thuận Commune of Bến Cầu District, the locality is currently managing 6 control and sports institutions. The locals are also actively investing in control institutions to improve the health. The delegation recognized the efforts and results that the 2 localities have achieved through socialization. Under the delegation's assessment, the physical foundations of the grassroots control system are gradually improved, spacious, meeting the needs of practical control activities, promoting control artistic and sport movements at the grassroots level for development, strengthen solidarity in the population community, and promote local economic and social activities.
Dear audience, the year 2021 ended with many unforgettable memories. That's because we went through a year with many losses and difficulties caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. But it's worth mentioning that the economic growth of the province is still positive, although the increase is not as good as previous year. Contributing to these results is the efforts and solidarities of the whole community.
For the whole year of 2021, the socio-economic situation of the country, including Tay Ninh Province, faced many difficulties and great challenges as the COVID-19 pandemic is prolonged, and there are also variations. The production and business activities, students learning, the life of people and workers in the epidemic-hit areas have been severely affected. Many businesses had to stop operating or even be reserved. There was a time when we worried that we wouldn't be able to complete many of the main goals and targets set out for 2021. Social security policies are timely and fully implemented. By late October, the province has spent support for over 309,294 people and employees facing difficulties due to the COVID-19, with a total amount of over 207 billion Vietnam dong, with the biggest goal of saving lives and protecting people from health and safety, ensuring no disruption of production supply chain economic stability. The province has accelerated vaccine coverage for the entire population. The forces on the front line against the pandemic have almost worked at more than 200 and 300% of capacity, regardless the time of day and night. When entering the new normal period, Although there are still many difficulties surrounding, the authorities, business community, and people of Tay Ninh Province have made every effort to be able to fulfill the targets for the limited time remaining of 2021. The shift from the epidemic prevention and control strategy to safely adapting, flexibly, and effectively controlling the COVID-19 pandemic has had a positive impact on the morale of people and businesses in the last months of the year. This is shown through the determination of each industry, each locality, and each individual. We not only fight against the pandemic, but also have to realize the dual goal. We combine many measures such as the people's awareness in epidemic prevention and control, together with current conditions. The locality, businesses, and people also try their best to accomplish the set goals. By late 2021, there were 10 completed and exceeded targets, and 8 weren't fulfilled as planned. Particularly, the indicator of the rate of children under 5 years old suffering from malnutrition hasn't been investigated due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The province was ranked 12 in terms of attracting foreign investment. Export turnover reached $5.5 billion, up 12.2% over the same period. Total development investment accounted for 36.4% of GRDP. Capital mobilization of credit institutes increased by 12%. As we can see in the context of the great impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, we can still maintain positive economic growth. This is a great effort. We focus on implementing the results of the Congress in the first year of the term. We also led and directed to successfully organize the election of deputies to the 15th National Assembly and the People's Councils at all levels for the term 2021-2026. Despite difficulties, 2021 is the year that our export reached the highest level ever. We have also paid attention to directing and implementing well national defense and security work, especially maintaining political security, social order, and safety, both in inland area and on the border. It must be said that achieving such basic results requires great efforts of the whole political system, especially the joint effort and consensus of all economic sectors and all classes of people. We have created new motivations, overcame difficulties that seem to be very hard to achieve in order to complete the set goals and tasks in 2021. Welcoming the year 2022 with challenges and difficulties still ahead, but we can really hope that the pandemic will be pushed back, the economy will recover and stabilize, and people's lives will be more prosperous.
That's all for today, TTV News. Thanks for watching and see you next time.